between. Grab that coffee, we're living the dream. From farm to city, wherever you roam, Hyper Beach is your country home. Morning Mayhem, we're ready to ride. Crank up the tunes, let's get that stride. With Hyper Beach, you'll feel alive. Morning starts with our country pride.
Good morning, my little peaches. The time is 7:02 on this Thursday morning. We are still all yucky here. Andy is the worst. So he is going to stay way over there. And I'm going to say, not that it matters. We've all been in close quarters all week, including Friday. Well, no, not Friday. He didn't come Friday.
Yeah.
But, Baden's feeling yucky. I'm feeling yucky, and you're feeling worse.
Yeah. I just sound bad.
Yeah. So congratulations to us. We probably have COVID.
Just pass it
I don't
around,
know that for sure, but
you know.
it feels like it could be. It could be something to that effect.
Somebody will send a message in a few minutes that I caught COVID from Therese today.
Well,
Listening
sorry,
to
I
her-
laughed. I don't want to scare anybody.
Listened to her on the radio.
Don't make me laugh. I don't want to scare anybody, Andy.
Therese gave me the COVID.
Goodness gracious. I still cannot believe that somebody said my laugh was scary. They just hurt my feelings so bad because
can't
I've
believe
been
this.
told that I have a great laugh, that it's very infectious. So
It's infectious today. You and that COVID or whatever it is you have.
you started it.
I don't think it was me.
It was
Maybe.
you.
Maybe.
My ears hurt. That's the biggest thing for me today. That's my aggravation. It's my ears. And then Baden said his were hurting too. Something's happening with this computer. I don't know. I don't like it. It's doing something weird on Facebook now. It makes my little screen this small. I don't like that. All right, we're going to say good morning to some folks. Good morning to our morning show sponsors. Chilton Mobile Home Supply, thank you to Jim and Julia. We appreciate you so much. Julie Holderfield and Country Financial Insurance. For all your insurance needs, she can do anything, and she will just let her compare for you and see if she can beat your quote. But the biggest thing about insurance rates, it's not just about how much you're spending, it's with the coverage you're getting. That is so important. You can get the lowest coverage, the lowest rate there is, but you just got to remember your deductible is going to be high. There's all kinds of things that figure into the equation. So think about that.
And pay now or pay later.
Yep, pay now or pay later. Thank you to Central Alabama Wellness, Zena Cardwell. Our friend Zena, she has her own show on Saturdays from 9 until 10. It's called Empower Hour with Zena. And if you want some empowerment, if you want some get up and kick you in the tail to get you going, that is what you need to be watching on Saturday mornings. She's contagious, I'm going to tell you right now, and in a great way. Very infectious and contagious in personality. Love her. She's amazing. Also, thank you to our friends at Coca-Cola, specifically my bestie, because it says it right here, Mike Baker. This one's for you, Mikey. Here we go. Oh, yeah. It's the way I start my mornings off. That is so good. I'd hate to see what my kidneys look like right now, though, with all the Coke I drink. They're revolting, probably. They're conspiring against me, probably. Also, thank you to our Chilton County Chamber of Commerce, Brandy and Rachel. They do a phenomenal job. Larry Puckett Chevrolet. They have the largest pre-owned inventory in the area. So before you buy a car anywhere, please check out our friends at Larry Puckett first. Save More. Jake and his team at Save More, they keep you stocked and ready to go with everything you need in the grocery aisle, the meat aisle, the produce aisle. He's got it going on there. We just came off of a truckload sale, but each week they do have sales. They have their flyer that comes out, but you can have that come directly to your phone. All you have to do is download the app, and they will get you, they have daily deals. They have specific coupons to your spending habits. They have all that, so you need to download that from Save More. in Clinton. And also thank you to Putter Up, Ken and Layla. We just adore them. They are doing phenomenal things with their indoor mini golf. They actually have a tournament. It's a 9-hole mini golf tournament that they do on Tuesday night. So if you want to be a part of that, you need to hop online to their website, putterup.com. I think it might be Putter Up Birmingham. I'm not sure. But anyway, check out Putter Up and find out more about the golf tournament. Also, thank you to Bruce at Old Orchard Amish Furniture. We absolutely adore him, and his furniture is fabulous. We have some here in our office for display. If you'd like to come check it out, you won't want to get up. I promise you that. Once you sit down and start rocking, you're staying.
May take a nap there today.
You will take a nap.
Yeah.
Yes, you will. So thank you, Andy, for coming in, even though you're not feeling good. I know that you're a trooper, and I appreciate you very much.
Yeah, this thing just keeps kind of moving away and coming back.
It
I'm
does.
like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm ready for you to leave me alone now. Let me live.
It's weird how I don't know that it's COVID, but I kind of feel like it could be. It's something. Ever since COVID came about, we've had all these weird ailments and things that happen that are unexplained. And what's the worst is when you feel like doo-doo, you go to the doctor with 9 million symptoms, they test you and they say you have nothing.
Yeah.
You don't test positive for anything, but you know it's something.
Yeah.
Because you're there with fever, chills, headache, body aches, earache, whatever ails, your eyeball hurts, your lips hurt, everything hurts. And they're like, well, you're negative for all of this. I mean, I don't know what's going on.
And then they're like, well, the test says this, but it still could be this. So,
right. We don't know. We have no clue what's going on. Something for sure.
Yeah, it's something.
It's something. I say it's the non-COVID that feels like COVID.
Yeah,
the
flu,
unflu,
whatever you want
the
to call it.
uncovid,
Yeah.
the whatever it is. I don't know. You say COVID and people go, wow. I mean, they freak out. It's really now, to this point, it's no worse than a cold.
No.
But it feels like you feel worse now.
Yeah.
Speaking of that kind of stuff, did you know that they have the first case of measles since 2002?
I'd heard that.
The Alabama Department of Public Health announced the state's first case of measles since 2002 on Monday. There was a child under the age of 5 living in North Alabama that was confirmed to have the measles. However, the child contracted it while traveling outside of the United States. And according to officials, the child did not attend daycare or school, and everybody involved in the treatment of the patient have been notified. And see, you've got, and this is a topic that my stepdaughter, she weighs in on it, and I'm not going to say which side she's on because I don't want to cause it. But you've got some people that she weighed in on this just because I saw it on her Facebook the other day. You've got people who vaccinate and people who don't.
Yeah.
And then the people who don't vaccinate, they have very valid reasons why they don't. Because it's concerning because, it could be that all these because you've got new vaccinations now that come up with different stuff they want you to vaccinate for. I do believe and I truly believe that some of this stuff is the cause of a lot of the autism that is going on. And I believe it's also has to do with the foods and the things that we ingest in our bodies as well. I think it's a whole thing. So I think as a parent, you have to decide for yourself whether you're going to vaccinate or not. But, the measles, yes, it's contagious, but outside of some red dots and a runny nose and some fever, it's not anything worse than a cold.
Yeah, chicken pox, something. But do you know where most of our vaccines come from?
The actual virus.
China. Most of our vaccines, though, they come from China. They make them in China.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you trust China with your life,
they're killing us off one by one.
If you trust China with your life,
And a lot of folks have, different. I'm vaccinated because my mom, they didn't let you enter school unless you were. I think now, I don't know that is a thing. I don't know that they make you do that now.
Yeah. Well, even when my oldest is 17, and I still he had his vaccinations, but I still made sure the vaccinations were not just because they've got where they give you just a bunch of vaccinations at once. So I was like, no, we're not doing this. You know, we'll spread these out. We'll take the vaccinations, but we're spreading them out.
Well, not doing them
And
all
we
at
spread
one
them over
time.
time. Yeah.
You know, there was one girl that got vaccinated for something. I can't remember now what it was. And she now has to walk backwards. It's a real true thing. That story.
Yeah.
We got others that have it's Bane's over there laughing. It's not funny. She can't walk forwards anymore. It was like this whole big thing. She was on Dateline in 2020.
Yeah.
It was terrible. So there are all kinds of different things happen from the vaccinations. Yes, things happen without them, but some stuff happens that's even worse with them. So I think that as a parent, that's a decision you have to make. And, you know, it's just one of those things. We're taking a chance every day when we walk outside anyway.
Yeah. And it should be your choice as a parent.
Yeah.
To choose what happens with your child and what you do.
You know, I know it can be a sensitive subject, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. But it's,
you know, just
everybody wants
be mindful that, you know, people that don't vaccinate, they have reasons why. They're not just saying, not my kid. They're just, they're real legitimate concerns, and I get it. I totally get it.
If you don't vaccinate and I vaccinate, I shouldn't get it if you get it, right?
Well,
according to what they
theory,
say, yeah.
But yeah, so we got that. There's that.
Yeah.
So measles first outbreak. I don't know what that means. If that means that anybody else is going to get it because this child did, who knows? I don't know.
Yeah.
But I think the worst thing to happen to our country in the longest time has been the COVID.
Oh yeah.
And because it has affected so many people in so many different ways.
Right.
You've got people with long-term COVID. You've got people, you know, you lost your taste and smell. Some people never got either one back.
Yeah.
Some people got one or the other, or a little bit of one or the other. Some people full recovery.
Yeah.
Got some people with permanent lung damage that are on oxygen, like my cousin.
People that lost their lives.
Yeah, and people died. I mean, do you intubate or what do you call it? Ventilate or not ventilate?
Yeah.
I mean, that was a big thing. So it's a mess. You know, scary mess, but
that taught us a lot about trusting the government.
Yeah,
I think a lot of people took a lot of lessons like, maybe I don't trust the government. Maybe they don't have my best interest in mind after that, you know.
Sometimes I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's a gamble either way, really. All right, it is 7:15. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, oh my gosh, there's so many things in the headline, and most of it not good. And I hate that. I like to be able to talk about positive, happy, good things. Maybe someday soon we'll be able to do that. But we'll talk about a local business. I say local, it's in Pelham, is in danger of losing their business license, and that has residents having a conniption. So we'll talk about that, as well as baby Emmanuel. The mom says that he was kidnapped after she was knocked unconscious. Wow, at the things that have come to light on that case. We'll talk about that when we come back. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy broadcasting live with the Sniffles from the Clanton Tractor Studio. We'll be right back.
Get up, get moving. Let's seize the day. It's time for Mayhem, the Chilton County.
Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you. Whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss, Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
We are back. The time is 7:17 on this Thursday morning. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy here with you, and we are broadcasting live from the Clinton Tractor Studio, as we do every morning, Monday through Friday, starting at 7 a.m. on the live stream on our Facebook page. Are we still going to YouTube, Baden? And YouTube, which is great for the hubby because then he can just watch it on the big screen television. Because he's off this week. He's did his 7 and now he's got his 7 off, and he likes to lay in the bed and watch TV.
Yeah. Sitting
Which
there with a
keeps us busy. He
dog
works
watching
hard.
TV. Yeah.
Yeah, he works at the hospital. I would. I don't know how he does not catch everything.
Because
He does not ever get sick.
Yeah.
If the wind blows something in my direction, it attacks my body and it just breaks me down. Every time. It
they have
doesn't matter.
such an immunity. They just build up so much immunity
Probably.
to all that. Yeah.
My immune system stinks, which is bad for me in more than one way because it means that I get sick a lot,
Yeah.
and it means that when I do get sick, I get sick. Like
Yeah.
it takes me out.
Yeah.
And I don't like that, and there's nothing I can do about it. This is just a thing that I had mono when I was a kid, and when I was a teenager, and then years later, like around 2003, I started getting strep throat, and I kept
Yeah.
it. We could not get rid of it. I went to the doctor about every 4 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
Getting treated for strep throat. Finally, and I started getting to the point where it was affecting my joints. Like I couldn't use my hands hardly. I couldn't move.
Yeah.
They thought that I had lupus. Then they said that I thought I might have MS. They checked me for rheumatoid arthritis. My rheumatoid factor was really elevated, but it was going up and down. And if you have rheumatoid arthritis, it
Oh, yeah.
stays.
Yeah.
It only goes up. It doesn't go
Yeah.
up and down. So they were like, well, it's not that. Well, I had a doctor that really was invested in trying to help me figure out what was wrong with me. And she said, she did some research, and she said that she thinks that the strep that I was keeping for like 3 years, this went on for like 3 years, was causing all this in my body.
Right.
And it basically destroyed my immune system.
Yeah.
And so now it's just kind of an immune deficiency
Yeah.
at this point. And I went and had my tonsils out. I've never had strep throat again, but since COVID came around, I've been dealing with this more and more again, where if I get the least little bit sick, it affects me like I've never seen.
Yeah.
And it's embarrassing, really, because people are like, oh my God, you just have a cold. What's wrong with you? And I'm like, well, my body does not recognize it as a cold. It recognizes it, hey, we got to shut her down.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got to shut her down till we decide she's back up again. So that's the only thing I don't like. And I think that a lot of people are dealing with that, like with the long-term COVID. It's kind of similar, I think. This stuff is nothing to mess around with. When it hit here, it is wrecking us. Even,
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well,
even
it just
5
kind of
years later,
drags
it's
on.
still wrecking us.
But the symptoms are so much,
They're all over the
milder now.
place.
Yeah. But they're milder. They're not as severe as they were the first time. But I didn't catch it for the first time around.
The first time
I had to
around, my symptoms were mild.
Yeah.
I lost my taste and smell, had a few little body aches, but I mostly had a headache. That was it. The only reason I even knew I had COVID was because I lost my taste and smell.
Yeah.
But then, since then, it's been all over the place. The symptoms just are wild. Scat. Bless it. You don't do that dad sneeze, though.
No.
The one that was, watch you, and it
No,
scares
not
everybody
that
half to
loud one,
death
no.
within, 8 miles.
Yeah. Yeah.
My dad used to sneeze like that, and it would scare us out of our clothes. I mean, we just jump. I mean, it's
No.
like, oh my gosh, what in the world?
Yeah. I don't do that.
Oh, and I got to the point where for a long time, I would sneeze and I wouldn't make a noise. I was scared too. And then I realized that it felt like my brains were going to come out of my
Yeah.
ears, and I quit doing that.
Yeah. It's a lot of pressure. Yeah.
I stopped. I was like, no, I got to let her rip. Okay. Now I sneeze and it is not dainty at all.
She probably got plenty of room up there for that.
Wow.
Sorry, couldn't resist.
Wow.
Just a little shot there.
Wow. Dadgum. Okay, it's not hunting season yet, but it may as well be.
Oh.
Wow. Okay. That's mark that one
just
down.
Just a little
Check.
shot there.
Mark. Okay. I want to say good morning to some folks. Good morning to our field reporter, Ricky. Thank you for watching and listening to Laura, Barry, and my friend Brandon from Miramar Beach. Is it beautiful there? I wonder, because it's wonderful here. The cooler weather feels so great in the mornings. Oh, and the smell, things are starting to smell different. Yeah. And outside is starting to look different. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when you walk outside in the summertime, it's just like you can see the heat.
Mm-hmm.
But now that it's just slightly turning a little bit, it's not, even though the humidity is still there, it's not, things look different outside. I don't know what it is about. It's weird.
It's the way the light, the sun
I think
hits
so.
the earth. And it looks way different.
Now, Laura says her and her dad both do the dad sneezing. I mean, I just learned to just let her go. I mean, as well. I know that's a lot of pent up.
It is.
And it feels good to sneeze.
Yeah, especially now.
Right. I know when it's tickling your nose. The only thing is you keep going.
Yeah.
That's the non-fun part when you keep sneezing. All right, we got to talk about a local business that may lose its business license, but they really haven't said why. In Pelham, it's I want to make sure I say it right. Lord help me. It's Mi Pueblo supermarket business. They have more than one, but this is the largest one. I mean, this one's huge, and I mean, it is mostly known as a Hispanic grocery store. But honey, everybody shops there.
Oh yeah.
And they have not really. They're going to hold a public hearing on Monday, September the 8th at 7:00. To consider revoking their business license. It doesn't really say why. It just says the city has issued a statement on the upcoming hearing that they have an obligation to its citizens to ensure that the laws and ordinances of the city are being followed by all citizens, both individual and corporate. And when an entity in Pelham is not in compliance with the law or ordinances of the city or state, the staff here at the city has to diligently assist those entities to make sure they are in compliance. And then once they've been made aware of the non-compliance, they have so much time to get it corrected. And apparently, whatever is going on, they don't feel like Mi Pueblo has corrected it and become compliant. This has been a business there for 20 years.
Yeah.
The store was founded by Joel Riviera, and now it is owned by his daughter, Dulce Riviera, and it now has expanded its products across Central and South has expanded to offer products from across Central and South America as well as the Caribbean. It just celebrated its 20th anniversary in May. They had a big I didn't know this. They had a big celebration. They were giving away tacos, raffles. They had a cake cutting ceremony, and it was attended by Pelham city officials. And now, all of a sudden, they're not in compliance. This is the weirdest story.
Yeah, they're going to get a lot of input on this, and I don't think there'll be a lot of negative input toward Mi Pueblo. Yeah.
Well, no,
the
there's not
city's
been
going to catch it.
Yeah, look.
Good luck with that.
The grocery store. Under the post, there was not one single negative thing about the store itself. It was kind of like, what are you officials up to?
Yeah.
It was like, they're like feeling like the city is up to something deliberate. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. All I know is that for the last 20 years, when I've come up and down 31, that supermarket has been there. It hasn't budged.
Unless the city's not getting what they think they should be getting off of it financially. I mean, I don't know,
I mean, really, that's about the only thing I could think of. But I just find it hard to believe that a business that a man built over 20 years and is run by his daughter and is so successful that they're going to do anything to, you know what I'm saying?
You never
this
know,
isn't
but-
like El Patron over in Prattville.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother hot mess. They just went ahead and shut them down. They were like, shut
Oh
her
yeah,
down,
but the
boys.
feds got
Feds
them.
got
yeah.
that one. But there was drugs and all kind of stuff running out of that one. I do not feel like this is what's going on here. Something though.
But this is going to be a big deal because Hispanics load up every weekend when they get through working and they go up there and spend a lot of money in there. They go up there and they
us
pay.
crackers will go in there and shop too now in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
And it's mostly the crackers.
Yeah. Well, you see a lot of them in there because they have a lot of different specialty Hispanic food that that you don't find at your local
they
store.
have the authentic stuff. They don't have the Tostitos chips and salsa. They have the hey now, we know what's up.
Yeah,
stuff.
This is going to be interesting. We have to follow up on this because.
Oh yeah, I know when you saw it, you were like, "Whoa!"
Oh
really?
yeah, I was like, "Oh, this is big." Yeah, because if you, like I said, if you go past there, pull in that parking lot on the weekend, they are packed.
It is. Oh, I know. It is.
And they've
packed.
also got one in Homewood.
Really, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they've got 2 locations.
Okay, I didn't know. I knew they had another one. I just didn't know where the other one was.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly where it's at, but it's up in the Homewood area. I think it's over close to Green Springs.
I'm trying to see if there's anything else about it that may give us an idea of what happened. And no, there's the one story in the Shelby County Reporter, which they want you to subscribe to so you can read the story. Guess what? No. AL.com, same thing to you, not subscribing. Oh, okay.
They never done good news anyway.
Well, they misspell a lot, and their headlines don't make sense. Like, what in the world? Do better.
Yeah.
If you're going to be a news outlet like that, you got to do better. Gone are the days of true editing and publishing that used to have in the newspapers, because you're not getting it now for sure.
Yeah, it's so much easier now, too, because you have AI and everything to proofread.
The stuff that's getting me right now are the fake stories. Like, I'm having to, when I'm looking for stories to talk about, I'm having to triple, quadruple, cinco, uno, dos, tres, cinco, check it out, and it turns out to be fake, like the one I was going to talk about yesterday. Oh, that made me mad because that was a good one. Turned out it was phony. All right, it's 7:30. We're going to take another break, and when we come back, I was going to get to 2 stories, and we didn't. Oh, we're going to get to this other story about this baby and this alleged kidnapping. This mother says a whole lot more to that story. We're going to talk about that when we come back. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy broadcasting live from the Clayton Tractor Studio. We'll be right back.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience. Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Coming this June. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole. Plus, automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers. So everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts. Need reliable towing or diesel repair? MEMS Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries, and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust MEMS Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984.
We are back. The time is 7:33. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy broadcasting live from the Clanton Tractor Studios. Look, if you see us grab a tissue, just look the other way.
Yeah,
we
sorry.
can't help it. Both of us are going to town over here. I told Baden a while ago, I said, am I off camera? Because I need to get this runny nose. All of a sudden, I got one side running. What happened? I was fine. You come in here and all of a sudden one side of my nose starts running.
Maybe
I think it must be
an
sympathy.
allergy. Yeah, maybe an allergy.
I want to also say good morning to some more folks. Oh, we got all kinds of people on here. Is it Young Baz? Is that how I say it? Okay. Hopefully we're going to get him on air. I'd like to have that happen. Is that going to be tomorrow? Okay, excellent. Fantastic. We're looking forward to that. Good morning also to Michael Hand. Appreciate you watching. And Miss Vicky, appreciate you as well. Okay. Remember a week before last when we reported on this story about this little baby where the mom said she was knocked unconscious and somebody kidnapped her 7-month-old baby out of the parking lot of the store or she was changing his diaper. I said that it sounded a little sketchy to me, but that you have to wait until you get all the facts before you say anything. So I didn't really want to just call her a liar, although I kind of did. Turns out she's a liar. Her and the dad have now been arrested for this baby's murder. And according to the New York Post, they have tricked the father into admitting that he killed the baby. And it turns out that the baby was killed like 9 days prior to her saying that the baby was missing.
Really?
Apparently, this guy was also arrested at some point for abusing another one of his children to the point to where she now is bedridden and has severe permanent injuries. So him even having a child at this point, it said that the child he had had fractured ribs, fractured skull, a brain hemorrhage, and other injuries, and yet he received no jail time. What in the world? I do not understand this. They tried to get the wife to kind of roll over. She's still sticking to her story that the baby was kidnapped.
Yeah.
The dad is like, no, this is what happened. And he says that not only did he do it, but he dumped him somewhere, like in a garbage bin, like a big dumpster.
Really? And
they've been trying to find out where. They think they have an idea of where it might be. So, right now, the Riverside County Sheriff's Department, along with the San Bernardino Police Department, are kind of working together to try to figure out exactly what happened to this baby. They still have not found his body, but they feel like they're getting closer to it. How in the world this man was not in jail or served any prison time for that kind of abuse to another child of his is beyond me. I don't understand. What are we doing here? We have got to have better laws about this kind of stuff.
I don't know. I wonder when that happened and if they convicted him or what happened there. It sounds like they convicted him. They just didn't punish him, very well.
No, they didn't. He needs to be under the jail. I could tell you a whole list of things I think should happen to him.
Yeah, and if all this is true,
the mom, according, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to keep talking over you. According to her little mug shot, she's got 2 black eyes, so I don't know what in the world happened to her. Hopefully, it happened in jail. I mean, I know that sounds awful, but that's the least they could do. Is that poor baby deserved better than that.
Any baby deserves better than that. That's just.
Apparently, they abused this baby for a while before he finally died. And the picture that they have of him, he looks like he might have something wrong with him. And I'm wondering if the parents didn't do it.
I don't know. They just, if they done this and they're convicted of it, then put them somewhere, get rid of them so we don't have to repeat a story like this, have the story again.
I don't, how people can hurt children is beyond me. I just don't. Michael says it's woke judges and prosecutors. I mean,
yeah. A lot of it is because this is a California story, right?
Huh?
This is a California story.
Well,
I think you said San Bernardino.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Says a lot. Well, good morning from the farm company. Thank you for watching, Roy. I appreciate it. They have tell me the brand that y'all have there that's so interesting. They have a brand of like fishing shirts and things like that they sell there. I went by there and they're really neat. They have like the sunscreen in the shirts.
Yeah.
So when you put the shirt on and you're fishing all day, you don't get sunburnt.
Right.
I think that's pretty cool. Good morning, Pumpkin. Good morning, Deanna. So yeah, I'm just really this story really ticks me off, and I don't understand what's taking so long for him to just say where he is. They've already tricked him into admitting to it.
Yeah.
Let's just go ahead and get this out of the way. But I say string him up in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
It was good. Hey, if it was good enough for a cowboy, it's good enough for them.
Yeah, that's true.
That's how they did it. Public hangings back in the day. Have you ever watched Gunsmoke? That's how they took care of business.
Oh yeah.
Did you watch Tombstone? That's how they took care of business.
That or Doc Holliday.
Do what you die. There you go.
We could send Doc Holliday over there.
Yeah. They need to go straight White Earp.
Yeah.
And Doc Holliday on these people. We got to crack down on these people hurting babies. I mean, we do. This has got to stop.
Yeah, and I think we're pretty tough on it when we catch it. At least in this area, I know we are. They don't play around. I've known of people that have done years in the prison system for for hurting a child or abusing a child, and that rightfully so.
Do what now?
And they've been, people should do the time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's rightfully so. They put them in prison for years for this stuff.
I think when you hurt a child like that, though, if you harm a child in any way, that you should be sentenced to every day of hard labor. You should just feel like you're going to pass out by the time your head hits that hard cot. And you should get bread and water. You shouldn't get any perks in prison at all.
Yeah.
That's what you're there for. You're not there to watch Big Brother.
Yeah.
Work it off. We'll teach you.
Yeah.
We'll show you some abuse. That's what I think, but that's my opinion.
Yeah.
I just feel some kind of way. Can you tell?
I can tell. I'm feeling it over here.
Can you tell? Can you tell?
Yeah.
Did you see where the tennis player Jelena Ostapenko, I think is how her name is, she explodes after losing the second round in the what do you call it?
The U.S.
The U.S. Open,
Yeah.
She apparently had a whole lot to say. She was not happy about it. And of course, they captured it on camera, as they do. You're supposed to walk over and shake your opponent's hand and all that.
Yeah.
She was like, "No, I'm going to deliver a profanity-filled rant." And she was pointing her finger at the opponent and giving her a piece of her mind.
Because she beat her?
Yeah, in footage that quickly went viral. Yeah.
Huh. I mean, she felt like she was slighted.
But the opponent said, Taylor Townsend said, it's competition. People get upset when they lose and they say some pretty bad things. She just took it with a grain of salt. Not me. I'm not taking that with a grain of salt.
That's because she was the winner. She can just grin and walk off the court and be like,
this lady
getting in your feelings.
This lady told her opponent that she had no class, no education, and to see what happens when they get outside the U.S. And she said, I'm looking forward to it. Good response. I think she should have said that.
Where's this Jelena Ostapenko from? Do you have any idea?
Don't know.
Because she really showed her class when she showed up here, didn't she?
It said the 25th seeded Latvian. What is that? What does that even mean? They're calling this lady Jelena the tennis villain.
Oh.
What a name.
Once again, I'm going to go back and say what I always say with these situations, just like the WNBA. She's drawing attention
it's newsworthy.
to the game and to the sport.
Yep.
And it's newsworthy, and she's drawing attention to herself. And you also have a certain amount of, certain number of people out there that do like to pull for the villain. So
you remember when John McEnroe, he would get on there and act a fool.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, a complete and utter fool, and people loved it.
Yeah.
And later on, years later, it turns out he's really a nice guy. He was doing it for
show.
Yeah. He's not really like that.
He could have been
him. He might have been a little bit of a
Yeah.
hothead, but he kind of, once he got that, that label on him, he was like, oh, this is good for ratings. People are going to watch me because they want to see me have a fit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I remember back in the day, and they'd show Johnny Mac throwing his tennis racket or smacking something.
Oh, yeah. I used to think, my gosh, there's a lot of anger in that little body. What the world? Yikes.
Yeah,
I don't know.
rough, but it's y'all. I always have to wonder now, are they just drawing more attention to look at me?
Yeah. And see, here's the thing. If I hadn't seen this headline, I would have never known anything happened because guess what? Don't watch tennis.
Right.
Sorry, B. Sorry. I know that's your gig. My
But
friend Brandon, he goes all over the place playing all these, tournaments that he does. I would, if it was something like that, it was a close friend of mine, and I was keeping up with them. I would watch it, but just to sit and watch the U.S. Open, y'all feel that way about golf. I feel that way about tennis. I would just absolutely take a nap right in the middle of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
until somebody starts throwing tennis rackets, and you're like, wait, what's happening?
Then I'm paying. I'm sitting up and going, whoa, hey, what's happening here? Yeah. Then I'm paying attention.
Yeah, I want to see who gets hit with a tennis racket.
All right, it's 7:45. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we have to talk about a beloved show that was on during the 80s may get a reboot. We'll talk about that when we come back. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy sniffling our way through it from the Clanton Tractor Studio. We'll be right back.
Family traditions begin with an ending. Lasting family legacies are established at Martin Funeral Home, where for over 100 years we have served the families in our community. Bobby, Donnie, Norma, and our family at Martin Funeral Home would like to express our sincere gratitude for allowing us to serve your family. Every life story deserves the perfect setting. We are here to make that happen for you and your loved one. We offer traditional funeral home services, and we are now excited to be the home of the first crematory in Clanton, Alabama. Our goal is to serve our families no matter what their needs are. Martin Funeral Home, serving Chilton County since 1921. Please give us a call at 205-755-3550.
Universal Heights Academy is now enrolling for the following programs: aesthetics, manicurist, waxing, cosmetology, barbering, and the instructor crossover program. We are offering small class sizes for more personalized instruction. Hybrid and online classes are also available. Find us on Facebook or visit uhaway.com for more information on our discounted enrollment rates. Your rewarding career starts with Universal Heights Academy.
I haven't seen him in forever.
We are back. The time is 7:48. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Oh, the stuff that goes on when we are on break. We crack each other up.
Yeah.
That really got me right there. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy broadcasting live from the Clanton Tractor Studios. I said we would talk about a TV show that may get a reboot, but Andy, he's dying to talk about this one that I had down for us to talk about.
I'm not really dying to talk about it. I just want you to.
You just, okay, you want to see how this goes?
Yeah,
All right.
see how this word goes. Yeah.
There is a toy doll that is like all the rage right now. I don't know why. They're little dolls, and they look like little rabbit ears on their head. I can't really tell. They're cute, ugly toys is what I would say. But they're called La Boo Boo dolls. And of course I said, yeah, boo boo, because that's what makes me think.
Yeah.
There are some fake ones out there. They're called La Foo Foo. I swear.
Yeah.
This is a true story. I'm not making this up. The La Foo Foos, which are the fake La Boo Boo dolls, now are coming with a warning because they could be harmful to children. I'm trying to figure out why. They put out an urgent warning this month about the rise in sales of counterfeit Labubu's. They are poorly made and unsafe manufacturing. And so they can contain hazardous chemicals that can cause lifelong damage to a child's organs. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty significant.
Sounds like lead.
Yeah, don't buy the LaFufu. I mean, I know we all want to save money. You know, everybody's got a dupe. They call them dupes. You know, cologne's got a dupe, and clothes have a dupe. You know, that's the thing. Walmart, they now have this thing where whoever their marketing buyer is now knows what's up. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yeah.
Because the new clothes that are coming out of Walmart for women right now are on fire, and they're like, a lot of this stuff is like similar to the Free People styles, and they call them free religion or something like that. I don't know, but true religion, free religion, something. Anyway, the new clothes that they've got at Walmart are really, really hip and jiggy with it right now. And so, you know, a dupe can be a good thing because it's cheaper than the real thing. But when it's at the risk of harming your kid, let's don't do that. They have seized thousands of dolls from stores in England and Scotland, and it was also investigating a lot of the counterfeits in connection with organized crime groups. Good Lord. Can we not have anything?
Well,
without
organized
some
crime's
organized
not
crime
good.
getting involved? Come on, this isn't The Sopranos, or is it?
Kinda. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Tony was serious.
They have pulled more than 1,300 fake dolls and products from stores. They break apart easily and they pose a serious risk of choking and death. So don't buy the LaFufu.
Yeah.
If you're trying to get something cute for your kid at Christmas, no LaFufu.
Spend the extra
Go
money.
to the La Boo Boo.
Yeah, La Boo Boo.
I'm cracking myself up saying that, La Boo Boo. Oh, how Michael says he's seen them for sale at several gas stations in town.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, unless it says La Boo Boo on it, don't get it. Get the original. Don't get the dupes, the fakes, the phonies, the counterfeits. Got to be careful about stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, counterfeiting has been a thing for a minute when it comes like, especially when it comes to handbags and things like that.
Yeah.
And that's really the big thing.
Yeah.
The fake Michael Kors, the fake Louis Vuitton, the fake who was the famous lady, what's her name? Vera Wang. Vera Wang. She has
I thought it was Vera Bradley. Okay.
But her too. There's two of them.
Okay, two Veras.
Vera Wang has clothes and purses, and Vera Bradley does too. Yeah, those are typical type things. You're gonna and you can't really tell if it's counterfeit or not. So when you're buying them, if they're not $500 and you're getting it for $45, chances are it's not real. It's a really good fake.
But it's the same bag.
You can fake some people off with it.
Yeah.
But when it comes to quality and things like that, you're going to tell a difference after about a year of toting that thing around when it starts pulling apart. So
yeah, then you throw it away and buy you another fake.
throw it away and buy you another fake. I mean, that's what I'd do.
Though they're selling these at gas stations. Okay, so we're trying to get people not to buy them, but these are the same people that will go to a gas station and buy some chemical and put it in their body that they really don't know what it is.
Those little, oh God, what do they call them?
All the little vapes and little
Yes,
pills and stuff they sell.
The pills, they were called something.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember what pill it is.
Help me out. What is the pills that they just took out of all the gas? They told them they couldn't do it anymore.
I can't remember what it is.
I've never taken one, but oh gosh, come on, people! I know you know what I'm talking about.
We're like, now don't buy your kid a fake doll, but go in here and buy this synthetic, whatever it is, product.
Yeah.
Let's take it. Let's put it in her body.
We'll take a chance on anything.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, people,
it's weird though, because look, you think about TikTok and places like that that are showing all of these things that are supposed to help for, like I'm seeing now the one for, the menopause one. That's the one I'm interested in because that's what I've been struggling with lately. And then you see the ones that are supposed to, all these tablets you can take or these patches or these mixes. You just drop a few things on your tongue. It's supposed to miracle cure you for whatever or make your face permanently young or, whatever. And we're like, but we can't buy it fast enough.
Yeah.
We don't know what's in that stuff. We don't know where it even came from. We're just you got an influencer on there that looks honest, and that's all by, she said she used it and didn't have any problems. Let me jump on there and spend my $39.99 today.
And then when she gets that check for $10,000 at the end of the month, she's probably does look younger because she's feeling better.
Yeah, she feels real good about it.
Yeah.
I mean, she's basically, he or she, they are just getting money. They're getting the product to promote. That doesn't necessarily mean they really use it.
Yeah.
They'll act like they're really using it on screen, but are they really?
Yeah.
Doubtful. I mean, now if it's not something like that, it's just like a curling iron or something, you can see that. I mean, that's obvious.
That'll only burn your house
works.
down.
Yeah.
Won't wreck your
Buy a curling iron for me.
won't wreck your
house
liver or
down.
anything,
No, Mike, I guess it is kind of like a CBD, but there were these pills, and they had them in numbers, like 7s and something else.
Yeah, it was a...
Oh, gosh, it was something. And people were taking them for...
Was it kratom?
Not creatine.
No, not creatine. I say it all wrong. I'm not really into the drug scene there, or the gas station pill scene.
Yeah, and they had the gummies too. I mean, people were just like, heck yeah. Look, I did it. I did it. My hubby was like, hey, I got these. These are supposed to help you sleep because I couldn't sleep. I was up all night, every night, waking up 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times a night. And I would, David Mize says that Andy is my social influencer. Yeah. For when you buy sheep.
David Mize is all over it, buddy.
But, I mean, I was like, okay, let me bite off on this gummy and maybe get a good night's sleep. Well, let me just tell you, that was not a good idea.
Yeah.
Because I was loaded for about 3 days after that. This happened on a Friday, and I didn't feel right until Monday. And I was like, never again.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be legal stuff that's just supposed to help you sleep.
Yeah.
Wow. I was toasted.
Did you sleep?
Well, yeah, I slept.
Well, it worked.
I was in a coma. Are you kidding? And then when I woke up, I thought I saw Jesus coming out of the wall. I mean, I was like, okay, this is not, this is not what I had in mind when I said, you know, I wanted to relax and get some sleep. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing that again.
Yeah.
So that was a fail, a massive fail. I will not. Hubby, we were cleaning out the drawer in the cabinets, and we found a packet of those little gummies. And he goes, oh, I found you some gummies. You want to try one? And I said, no, you throw that stuff away right now.
Yeah.
That stuff is a menace to society.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Look, I didn't know where I was. It was awful. I was like, what is happening? I felt weird, like I was in some kind of weird I felt high as a kite. My kids were like, Mama. I was like, It was a gummy. It was a small one. It was not anything big.
Yeah.
It shouldn't have been.
Don't take gummies from strangers. I mean, there's a lot of.
Yeah, there was a lesson in that
you should have
for
learned
sure.
there probably before that point, but.
What?
Huh?
What'd you say?
Yeah, you probably should have known better.
Well, like I said, it was legal. It seemed fine.
Yeah, semi-legal. Just hadn't been, because it hadn't been outlawed yet, don't mean it's a good idea.
True. That's true.
Yeah. You're talking about a man, you mentioned David Mize, you talking about a man with stories.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we got stories.
Okay, Davey, do tell.
We used to hang out in high school. He would just have to tell these stories.
Okay.
He's a good storyteller. He's a great guy, a good friend of mine.
Well, okay, we need to get him on air and have him tell some stories?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Why is that, Andy?
Oh, that guy knows a lot.
Okay. Oh, he's that. He's that friend.
Yeah,
he knows
too
too
much.
much.
A lot. Yeah, we.
Good morning, my ride or die. That's one right there. Robin, my ride or die.
Yeah.
That's why I won't let her come on air.
Yeah.
She's I can never not be friends with her. She knows too much on me.
Yeah.
When I say seen me at my absolute worst, that girl's seen me at my absolute worst. But in my defense, I've also seen her at hers. So there are some things that just have to die between the two of us.
Yeah. Well, that's the guy I could still go hang out with again and probably have like a couple of kids again, teenagers,
Definitely. You did, and Laura, I did snort. Every once in a while it'll happen. Especially right now. I got one side stopped up and one side running, so Of course, it didn't run all the way down a while ago. It's just I caught it in time.
Oh, you caught it in time.
I did.
Yeah.
I was like, are we off camera? I gotta catch it. Okay, it's 8 o'clock. We're going to take another break. I've been promising we're going to talk about this story. I promise we're going to talk about it when we come back after the 8 o'clock hour. We're going to talk about a very, very popular 80s TV show that it may get a little reboot, and I'm excited to talk about this, and we will as soon as we come back from break. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy broadcasting live from the Clanton Tractor Studio. We will be right back. Curvy Girls Boutique, created by a plus-size woman for plus-size women. We offer cute, comfortable, and affordable clothing in sizes 1X to 4X, including dresses, sets, swimsuits, jewelry, bags, and more. Our fabrics are soft, durable, and perfect for everyday wear. Shop online at curvy-girls-boutique.com or follow us on Facebook. Curvy Girls Boutique. Embrace your curves and feel confident every day. Work out anytime, coming soon to Clanton. Your fitness, your schedule, and for a limited time, enroll for only $1. We have top-of-the-line treadmills and weights, but we are more than just a gym. We bring luxury and results to your fitness routine. Relax in our saunas, recharge with red light therapy, refresh in our hydro massage beds, get that glow with unlimited tanning, and push your limits with dynamic classes. Need guidance? Our personal trainers are here to help you set your goals, stay motivated, and get real results. This is your space, your time, your transformation. Open 24/7. Work out anytime. Coming soon to Clanton.
Don't say that.
Oh, I can say that too. It's
Entertainment
8:02.
value.
You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. So my stalker is back and has something else to say about my laugh, apparently. If you can't get rid of the laugh, now you got to deal with the snort too. Yeah, you do. You know?
I wish we could flip the
Maybe-
camera around on Baden because
Maybe this is not the morning show for you.
Baden is over here in the corner.
Oh, yeah, he's
rolling.
instigating this whole thing.
He
It's
is
probably
loving
somebody
it.
he knows, and they are doing their best to get under my skin, and it's working, by the way.
Oh, well, we knew that. Immediately.
Well, I am who I am, and that's all that I am, and I make no apologies. If you don't like
Snorter.
my laugh,
A snorter and a terrible laugher.
there's other things you can listen to.
Just flat out offensive.
All right, we got to talk about this. I've been promising. I've been teasing it. And here it comes. Oh, my gosh. I'm so excited about this. I know a lot of people make fun of this guy. Like, well, what happened to my story? No, hold on. I gotta change gears here. I hate it when you click on something and they clickbait you. Oh, it makes me mad. So the creators of Cobra Kai. If you have not seen Cobra Kai, that is kind of a reboot years later of the Karate Kid, basically. And Ralph Macchio and, oh God, the other dude, the bad guy. What's his name?
All I know
He
is
was the bad
Mr.
guy
Miyagi.
in the original Karate Kid movie.
Yeah.
That he had to fight and he won against. They have a show, Cobra Kai, out where they're kind of still at each other all these years later as adults. They're both
Yeah.
instructors kind of thing, and their teams go head to head. Well, that turned out to be so good, and it went over so well with viewers and audience because, you know, anything 80s, you bring something 80s
Yeah.
back to us, we're going to jump on it. But you can't remake it.
Yeah.
Don't like Fall Guy. They tried to remake that. They've tried to remake a bunch of Hawaii Five-0. They tried to remake that. Apparently people did like that one, not me. But instead of trying to recreate it, they're kind of rebooting it with the same people, just kind of leading it into something a little different from what it was. They tried to do it with Magnum P.I. I can't even watch that show. It's so dumb. The original one, you cannot mess with Tom Selleck's character. What in the
Yeah.
world are you people doing? Well, they have decided that the one, the only, David Hasselhoff should come back to television and the big screen in a new version of Knight Rider. And I could not be more down for anything in my life.
The Hoff is back.
The Hoff
is back.
The Hoff is back.
Yeah.
He jumped from Knight Rider to Baywatch, and then he went from Baywatch, which was on for years, by the way.
Yeah.
Then he became a pop star in Germany,
Yeah.
where he was like to Germany, he was like Elvis was to us,
Yeah.
or Michael Jackson
Huh.
was to us. People loved him over there. He was #1 hits left and right, and
Yeah.
selling out. People went nuts over him. Not me,
So
but they are going to try to bring this back. It only ran for 4 seasons. Knight Rider did,
yeah.
but it made an impression, and so They're going to try to bring something back and see how it goes. I think it's going to be in the form of a film, like a movie. So,
So how
hopefully
old is the
we'll-
Hoff now?
Oh gosh, let's look at this up. Oh, it's hot in here.
I mean, what's he?
Sister's having a hot flash.
Are they gonna give us
David
I'm just curious
Hasselhoff.
what kit's gonna be these days. Maybe a black mobility scooter. I mean, I don't know, because this
Well,
guy's
we call those little rascals or something.
he's gonna
those
be on
little
a black rascal, yeah. Scooting through town, he's got his watch. I mean,
Oh God, oh Lord, he is 73.
I'm telling you, I mean, the guy's he's
But I'm gonna tell you, back in the day, he was
Yeah,
a good
well, I think he's-
looking man, and I guess he's still okay. He's tweaked a few
Yeah,
things here
yeah.
and there with some procedures, but he still looks good.
yeah. I
he's
mean, I
all
think
right.
he's still in really pretty good physical condition.
I
but
think so
just
too.
don't.
Yeah. But he had a
Yeah.
little fall from grace there for a while.
Yeah.
He was shown on film. His daughter videoed him in the floor,
Oh.
drunker and Cooter Brown. And she did it to embarrass him so he'd get help. And he did.
Yeah.
And I think
So it worked. Huh?
I guess it's worked. I really don't know if it has or hasn't. I guess it did. But let's see. It says, yes, he is reportedly still sober. He's embraced a healthy, sober lifestyle after struggling with alcohol in the past. He's very open about his past struggles, and so that's pretty good. He was actually in a movie that I saw not too long ago, and he had this little thin mustache. He was playing some kind of. It was actually a funny character. He was funny in it, and then he played in a one of those Hallmark movies around Christmas time. He owned me in that thing. He was hilarious. And I was like, am I sitting here laughing at David Hasselhoff? Am I laughing at Knight Rider right now? Yes, I was.
Because he always played those roles.
Yes. It was good. So I hope to see this actually come to fruition. I think that would be super awesome.
Here's what I find just really interesting about all this, because you look back at this, and this has been 30 plus years ago when this show was out, and lots of the things that car done. I mean, there were some things, yes, that are ridiculous, but the car was self-driving. He could actually have a conversation with it.
Yep.
It was automated,
Like Alexa and Siri is now.
and it could drive itself to
Yep.
him, to where he was at. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he used a watch to communicate. I'm not sure about that now, how he got in touch with Kit, the car. But I think it's pretty cool now that we have self-driving cars and we have AI, which could, mimic all this. I just think it's kind of neat that was a thing back then. We're like, oh, that would be so cool. Well, it's here.
Yeah.
All that's here. Now he can't do the, not about all the cool jumps and everything. Maybe that's not.
But it's pretty close.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
because back in then when stuff like that would happen, we were like, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
what are the chances
Oh,
of
yeah.
that's going to happen? And
Yeah.
here we are.
He can go get him a black, black automated
Have you
car
seen those
now.
funky looking Teslas by chance that look like an armored car?
Yeah.
A funky, futuristic
That's,
armored car.
That is a Riva, I believe.
Oh, it's not a
No,
Tesla?
there's one called a Riva that looks like that is actually an armored car, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Cool looking. I know
Yeah,
what you're
they
talking
are
about. The
pretty
little
cool. I wouldn't own one.
little SUV. Is that what it is?
No,
Oh.
I don't know what this is. It looks. You've seen them around town. They're silver.
Yeah, I think it's a Riva or either a Cybertruck.
It's like a Cybertruck.
Oh, Cybertruck.
It's
Okay,
wild
yeah.
looking.
Yeah. That may be what
They're
he has.
ugly as homemade sin, but I see them
Yeah.
around. I will say they're neat.
Or he may just go to Larry Puckett Chevrolet. And
They
get him
don't have a dashboard with
Corvette.
all the stuff. Yeah, I want that tracks. Chevrolet Trax. I keep calling it a tracker. It's a Trax.
Yeah.
It's blue. It's beautiful. I love it. I want it.
The Tracker was the car you want in 1990.
Hubby informed me
Yeah.
last night we are not spending any more money for a while, and I was like, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. wants to sniffle.
He may change his mind.
And doubtful. And I respect his, his input on stuff. I mean, I get excited about something, and I am full steam ahead.
Yeah.
And I don't always think everything through. He is my reasonable side. I'm his fun side. He's my reasonable side. That's why we work so well. We have good balance. But I will get something in my head, and I'll decide that this is not. It's not a planned situation. It's all right. Let's go do it right now. And he's like, pump your brakes, sis.
Yeah, slow down.
Hold on a minute. Let's work this out. Let's talk about it first. Let's see what actually makes sense right now. And there's like, eventually, we've got a deck that we've got to fix on the back.
Right.
So there are other things that kind of take precedence. And I have a perfectly good working car right now. I don't really see us going out and buying a new one when we've got other things we've got to take care of.
Tell you what, falling through the deck hurts too.
Yeah, and let me just tell you, money does not grow on trees.
No. Mm-mm.
Although the state of America right now, you would think it did because everything is so high.
Yeah.
But yeah, they also said that the same director that did the Fall Guy is the one that is trying to redo this. He said that one was a bust. It did not do good. And it was directed by Knight Rider, producer David Leitch. But they are also thinking about doing a Miami Vice reboot. And that is with Top Gun Maverick director Joseph Kosinski. And that went over very well.
Yeah.
I don't think, if they did a Top Gun 3, I'd be surprised. But they would almost have to let the ones that they've introduced into the second one start taking the helm to morph into others. That's the way they would have to do that one, because Tom Cruise is getting too old.
You
to
take
be a
Tom
part of
Cruise
it.
out of Top Gun, you can hang Top Gun up.
You think so?
Yeah. I
Well,
mean,
maybe
he's
he
still,
can just be in a more.
I think he's still pretty active.
He is. I mean, he does all his own stunts.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Which is scary at 60-something years old. I just don't think you should do that. But if you're in shape, do it, I guess. But
Yeah. He wants to do his stunts. Let him do
I
them.
bet his insurance is high.
He's got the money to pay it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it ain't. Yeah. It ain't like
Yeah.
he's, could go broke
right,
doing it.
yeah.
He's got more money than
He
anybody
might
needs.
check. He might break a hip, but he's not gonna, not gonna go broke.
So yeah, let's see. We'll keep an eye on that story. That would be awesome. I think if they brought back David Hasselhoff to be Knight Rider.
Yeah.
Don't bring back somebody else.
Yeah.
No, we're not doing that.
I don't care for the reboots. I just like to go back and watch the old shows.
I do too. And I look at, back then they were so good. And now you look back and the acting is so bad.
But it's still good.
It was still good.
But the content's still really good.
Yeah. I can still look. Heart to Heart, one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I love that show. I will watch that one over and over. And I hate to say it because it makes me sound like I'm emo, but I will watch Murder, She Wrote in a heartbeat. And there's a bunch of those because she was on air for a long time. So, yeah. But you can't revitalize that one. You can't reboot that one. You got to let that one. That one's just got to go away. Let it,
And it slide.
Yeah. I was really disappointed in they brought back Matlock, but it's not the way you think.
Oh,
it's,
no.
And it is stupid. And I can't watch it because it's called Matlock and it's dumb. Because the whole premises is wild. You have to. The show is good, but calling it Matlock is dumb. That's what I don't like about it. But I love Kathy Bates, and she does a great job. That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay, it's 8:15. Time is rolling away with us today. We're going to take another break, and when we come back, we will talk about got two big things that happened in the news. Is it Tuscumbia? Deshler High School. We got to talk about that situation because there is something going on there, and nobody's talking. A young man got injured, and nobody seems to know what happened. So we'll talk about that when we come back. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy broadcasting live from the Clinton Tractor Studio. We'll be right back.
Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
We are back. The time is 8:17. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Therese and Andy here with you, broadcasting live from the Clinton Tractor Studio. So this is a story that's probably going to make you mad, because it's made me mad. I just cannot imagine something like this happening at school and getting zero answers. I mean, not just, hey, you know, this, a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Zero. Nobody talking. You know what? I need to go get my battery thing because it's about to die. Let me see how much battery I got left. It says I'm running low. Oh, it won't tell me. Okay, well, just tell me I'm running low and not give me any indication. All right, but we'll talk about this. Deschler High School in Tuscumbia had an incident where freshman football player August Borden suffered some severe injuries last week, and that's in an incident that remains under investigation. It was reported that he had a fall at school on some stairs. He sustained skull fractures and was unconscious for nearly 2 days before being discharged. Skull fractures. Let's just keep that in mind. There's a plural on that. Plus, his eyes are black. His face is swollen. He looks like, to me, based off the photos, that maybe a little head slamming and kicking went on.
Yeah.
But they airlifted him to Birmingham at UAB, I guess it was, and I guess it just says Birmingham. And the initial report was the injury was due to a fall. They did CPR because he was having a seizure. They brought a helicopter in, took him.
Yeah.
This was like within 2 to 3 minutes.
They flew him to Birmingham.
Like that. They wanted to get get him the medical attention first before they started worrying about anything else. And I get that. I understand that. But the boy doesn't remember anything. It's a complete blackout for him. He has no clue what happened. The doctor said he may regain some memories after a few weeks when some of the swelling and stuff goes down. But as of right now, he remembers nothing. And nobody is coming forward. Nobody's talking. The coaches we were all right there. We didn't see anything. Nothing happened that we know of. There's no cameras on the stairs, unfortunately. And there's no video that's come to surface.
Because nobody had their phones.
Exactly.
Nobody had their phones, so they didn't get the video, which
was a perfect opportunity to do something like this if you were doing it on purpose too, by the way. I just think that, yes, you can get things like that happen when you fall down some stairs, but not to this degree. I feel like this boy was assaulted. Yeah. And why nobody is coming forward. But a lot of folks are saying that the coaches, the school, and the police are covering it up. I doubt very seriously that the police are covered up. I 100% believe that the school might be covering something up if they think it's going to get them in trouble. How all those teachers were standing there during a class change or whatever it was they were doing and nobody saw it is beyond me. Somebody saw something. Why they're not talking is the question here.
Somebody knows what happened. They just nobody's telling,
Investigators are right now sifting through conflicting stories to determine what the facts are and try to get to the truth because, you got some people saying some people, it's just nothing, I guess, that they can use as concrete. The parent says, look, this has left us completely shaken. They're upset. He's going to need further treatment for facial fractures. Oh, that's a hard word to say when your tongue is fat. That's what I'm saying. Facial fractures and skull fractures, multiple, does not happen to me, in my very unskilled opinion, does not happen from a fall.
Well, his mother said when she arrived, because somebody called her and said, you need to get to school now, another parent. And when she went to the school, he was at the top of the stairs being treated. And that's why.
Makes sense. Since then, Tuscumbia school officials have made a statement. It says that they understand that there have been many questions regarding the unfortunate incident. Everything's always unfortunate.
Yeah.
That took place last Tuesday. My phone died. While they are limited in saying or knowing really what happened, that the priority first is to get to the bottom of it. And I know that the parents are thinking, you better get to the bottom of it. This is my kid you're talking about. How nobody saw anything, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, is beyond me. It's just, I don't understand that. Somebody knows something, and eventually somebody will break.
Yeah.
I hope.
Yeah. The information will eventually get out because there was something going on between this kid and another kid. Somebody knew.
Yeah.
But I think now that people, they get so wound up and really, like, they're not just going to, kind of rough them up a little bit. Now they get to the point where they really want to injure them. I mean, we've even had that happen here locally where people, skull fractures and serious injuries from a, schoolyard fight, as we'll refer to it.
Right now, the parents are saying that the school is lying.
Yeah.
About it. They said they make it sound like he just tripped and fell, and that's obviously not what happened here. He would have had to go. What do you call it? The term is ass over end, but I didn't really want to say that, but I said it. That all the way down those stairs, and that just doesn't seem logical.
And
to
like
me.
I said, when his mother got there and said, well, he was at the top of the stairs when I got there, she's like, this don't add up,
Ninth grade. Initial report stated that he fell down a set of 6 stairs in front of the school. However, the parents were later told another student was involved. What we've been told was that he was in a group of other kids, fellow football players, all headed in the same direction. There was just some kind of back and forth banter going on between him and all the other kids saying things to this other kid. And another student told him that a student picked up August in a bear hug, after which he fell to the ground unconscious. Obviously, that's not everything that happened.
Right.
That he got a bear hug and they just dropped him. And I don't know. This is serious. And they're going to lawyer up. They're going to sue the school. But I think the police should not let this rest. There is something going on.
Yeah.
This is like a move. This is like one of those, what is it? Law and Order shows.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like we just had Olivia and what's his head on the case. We could get to the bottom of it.
We get it done, figured out.
She could get some answers. Stabler.
I just can't believe with as many cameras as there are. There are cameras everywhere that you
But
can.
not towards those stairs for
Yeah.
whatever. But that's the main place I would have them.
Yeah.
So you could make sure kids are not roughhousing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's one of the main
Oh, yeah.
places you want them, in stairwells
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Why would you not have cameras there? That makes no sense.
I don't know.
Um,
Maybe we'll find out more as it unfolds.
Somebody said, I guess it was the kid's dad, said that a coach said there was some kind of a scuffle involving August and another child, and made it sound like it was just boys being boys. This isn't just boys being boys. But you know, everybody's like, we don't know, we saw nothing, nobody, and the ones that did see something, I don't know that they really saw anything.
Yeah.
They're just assuming that they
know what happened.
know what happened.
Yeah, or they heard.
They are taking
yeah.
what somebody told them and using it as, the truth. You see what happens on social media all the time. Half the time what you see is not true. So,
Yeah.
but I hope they find out what happened to this young man, because that is awful. And to not have any answers, I know those parents are just, they're living this every single day.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out what happened to their kid. And I mean, I wouldn't rest.
Really bad. If he has a permanent injury, from this, it could debilitate him for his life.
I think skull fractures,
They're not
multiple
good
skull
for you.
fractures
Yeah.
would be something that you're going to deal with for a long time. Not to mention, he's got to have his face fixed. He's got to have surgery for facial fractures too.
And being in a coma for 2 days, not good.
Uh-oh. Sorry, I'm trying to have to go to my phone to do this because my computer died. But yeah, something, there is a, what do they call it? A something in the,
So good with these.
I know, I'm not real good, am I?
No, but yeah, you are. You're great.
There's a something in the foul smell and the sun. I don't know, maybe. That was one of my granny's sayings. I can't remember all of it, so maybe I should just leave it alone. But y'all know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, we all know what you're trying to say. Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is one of those stories not going to go away for sure.
No.
You're gonna hear something about. I feel like in the next week we're gonna have a breaking news on it for sure. Oh, there went your pen.
Yep.
Good job.
Yeah.
You can get it when we
They
take
want
a
my
break.
fidget pen. Yes,
Yeah,
gone.
I know. I had to have one too. I right now it's the mouse. I just sit here. I'm not even got a screen up. I'm
Yeah.
over here swirling the mouse around like it's doing something. Poor Baden. He looks like he's about to fall over.
Oh, he's just watching the clock. He's
And
like counting it down.
He's got a ball game tonight too.
Oh, yeah.
Poor thing.
Chilton County football starts back up.
Yep. Football, baby.
I can complain about that when we come back from break.
All right, well, we're about to take a break. It's 8:29. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we got to talk. Gosh, we've been talking about bad stuff, but this happened yesterday. This is awful, awful, awful. So just let you know, this might be one of the worst things you've heard in a minute. This happened at a high school yesterday, as a Catholic high school in Minneapolis, a school shooting, and we'll talk about that when we come back. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy broadcasting live from the Clanton Tractor Studio. We'll be right back.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience. Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Coming this June. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole, plus automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers, so everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts.
All right, we are back. The time is 8:32. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Therese and Andy here with you. We are broadcasting live from the Clanton Tractor Studio. We got some bad stuff to talk about here because it's happening more and more, and I just don't understand it. There was a school shooting in Minneapolis yesterday at a Catholic school. Unfortunately, this is the sad part. This is the part that upsets me the most. At least 2 children were killed and 17 others wounded. The name of the church is the Annunciation Catholic Church, and the shooter was identified as 23-year-old Robin Westman. His mother actually had some ties to the school. She actually worked there at a time.
Yeah.
And this is the 44th school shooting in the United States this year. Since 2025 started, 44 school shootings have happened in the United States. I do not understand it. Now, of course, the Democrats are going to scream, we need gun control.
Yeah.
I mean, how much more control can we be under? We already have laws where you have to jump through a million hoops to get a gun.
Yeah, legally. If you get it legally, yeah.
But illegally, we can't. What kind of laws? I mean, that's the whole reason we have the laws is to keep people from getting them illegally. Yet they still
get them.
Get them. I don't know. Basically, I would think the Democrats would be happy if nobody had a gun ever, and the only people that were armed were the Democrats. They don't want any Republicans having a gun from the way it looks to me. I don't know. I've always felt that
they say they don't want anybody having a gun, but they want to be surrounded by with armed guards. You know.
Yeah, that makes no sense, 0 sense. But I'm not gonna get off on that. Anyway, the sad part was that these children were hurt. This is a K through 8 grade school. That was the highest grade it went. So these were all young kids.
Yeah.
They were scarred for life. Absolutely. I don't know how you recover from that. Honestly, I don't. I think the little ones that were killed were like kindergartners.
I think it was 8 and 10-year-olds. What I heard.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 8 and 10-year-old is what I had heard. So, but they did say the rest of the kids they think will recover. So, unless something's been updated, that's the last I'd heard.
This is not acceptable. We've got to figure out why people are choosing this route, shooting up a school. I don't understand it. Apparently, this is what I hate getting into this kind of stuff here because the news made a big deal about the fact that the person that did the shooting was considered transgender. It was a male to female. His name was actually Robert Westman, and he actually changed his name at 17 to be Robin. And and apparently, he graduated from the school in 2017.
Okay.
He, she, I don't know. Whatever he wants to, whatever they want, I will go they.
Yeah.
They graduated school in 2017, and they shared a manifesto on social media that is being investigated. I haven't seen that yet. And here's the thing. That Catholic school attack was the 4th deadly shooting in Minneapolis in less than 24 hours. That's wild.
Yeah.
These are babies, though. These are babies. 8th grade to me
Oh,
is
yeah.
still a baby.
Yeah.
You're
they're-
hurting innocent children for
Yeah.
what? What was the reasoning? The person that did the shooting says, well, they were against Christians to start with, so there was something to do
Yeah.
with the way they were brought up, probably in church or whatever, that didn't align with their views. But to do this to these little kids, I don't even know, how do you restore order after that? Like, you almost have to cancel the whole school year at that point and everybody be homeschooled.
Yeah, I don't know how you could go back to that facility, but these people. I mean, I don't know. I don't think anybody understands why they do it. They do it for the fame, or because they get that notoriety, even though they're not there to see it. They're
Right.
never going to know it. But I'm going to make a name for myself. But I think a lot of this is a cultural problem.
It is.
We grow up with our head in a social media, in video games, and video games are not reality. You have games like GTA, where you can get out and shoot at cops and wreck cars and steal cars, and that makes it all cool. I would never let my son. I always told him, no, I'm not buying this game. You're not playing it.
It says that of the 17, well, it's like 2 children were killed. 17 people, including 14 children, were injured. So 3 were adults. I think they were teachers trying to shield, which, and so this brings me to another article that I came up on. This is so sad that you even have to think about this, but it is, it's actually, and this has been actually on the market since 2019. It's a desk that turns into a bulletproof shelter.
Yeah.
It's a shame that you even have to think like that.
Yeah.
That's where your mind has to go. It's like, okay, this is happening so much. We have to come up with a way to shield these kids in case something like that happens. It's a really neat thing. The desk, it has an opening that you slide open to scoot your chair up underneath it. Well, when there's an active shooter, they teach you to take all the chairs and start stacking them up against the door.
Yeah.
And what you do is you open the little door on the desk, you slide in it and close it, and it's bulletproof.
Yeah.
Our kids shouldn't have to be dealing with stuff like
No.
that. We didn't have to deal with stuff like this
No.
when we were younger. I don't understand it.
Yeah.
I
But
just don't. I know the world has changed, but really?
It's a lot. We got a lot of followers. A lot of people that do it just because other people do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, people eating Tide Pods. I mean,
That-
I mean, we did. I'm not trying to not making light of the
You're not
situation,
wrong.
but when we had people eating, detergent.
Tide Pods, yeah.
Yeah, and why did they do it? Well, because somebody else done it.
Yeah. This just absolutely breaks my heart.
need it.
That was one thing. And see, you hear so many, you hear the threats.
Yeah,
There was this threat at school or that threat at school. And then school officials, I'm caught in a catch-22. School officials are like, okay, it's not a valid threat. But at the same time, as a parent, you're like, I'm going up to school and getting my kid. We're not doing this,
Yeah.
not today.
Yeah.
So, and I get both sides. I get the, the schools trying
Yeah.
to keep everybody,
Yeah.
let's cooler heads prevail here. This was a written threat. We don't know of anything. We're taking precautions. We're doing everything we're doing. And the parents are up there clogging up roads and, trying to get their kid
Yeah.
because they're scared. And I understand that. I get
Oh yeah,
it.
yeah.
There were
You're
times-
going there if it's your if your kid's involved.
You're going up there.
Yeah.
And they want you to stand back and stay away and all that. And you're
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Well, like Big Rambo coming through there.
Yeah,
No,
okay. You want to see a school shooting? Okay, we're about to.
Yeah, let me find out who's. Yeah.
But here's the thing, and it's the people that do it usually end up committing suicide, and I don't understand that either. Like, what is going on? I just really, this is such a touchy subject
Yeah.
to even have to talk about. And I guess it's because we don't understand it. We do not understand why this kind of thing keeps happening more and more and more. It's these mass
It's just-
shootings at schools. I don't. And a lot of people say, well, you've got bullies and things like that. I get that. I do. I get that there are some kids who
Yeah.
are just going to bully kids. And,
Yeah.
you know, there's also a fine line between general schoolyard teasing and picking
yeah.
and bullying. But
Right.
now everything is considered bullying.
Right, but they don't just go after the bullies.
No.
They get
They
you
get-
know, they get everybody.
Yeah.
Usually the bully not the one that's affected.
Mm.
Not the most affected anyway.
This is just,
We had bullies too, but we didn't want to, we didn't.
well, here's the I stood up to my bully because I was
Yeah.
just as mean,
Yeah.
and we ended up being friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was pretty funny. I mean, when I look back on it, it was funny. At the time, it was kind of nerve-wracking because I was only in 8th grade and I
Yeah.
was scared to death. But I just kind of told her, I was like, well, she was like, if you don't blah, blah, then I'm going to blah, blah. And I said, well, I guess you're just going to have to do what you need to do then.
Mm-hmm.
Because, but I was like, I promise you, it's not going to go down the way you think it's going
Yeah.
to. But we can do this.
Yeah.
You
One of
just
us
want to.
gonna leave here skin up.
And then
Yeah.
she was like, she's like, you're the, and I'm
Yeah.
5'2" now. Can you imagine me in 8th grade? I probably weighed 50 pounds in 8th
Yeah.
grade. I was all knobby knees and elbows, I promise. And I was not tall. I was very, very skinny and very easy target
Yeah,
because I was
yeah.
so little. I was so tiny. But my mouth I would let it overload my rear end every time. And and she was like, well, you're the first person that's ever talked back and said something to me. And she was like, I like your spunk. And I was like, okay. And then we got to be buddies.
Yeah.
And we'd see each other in the bathroom. She wouldn't bother me.
Yeah.
She left me alone.
Maybe the only way she knew how to communicate.
That could have been. See, that's the
Something
thing. I
in her
wonder
life,
about
yeah.
her. I didn't know anything about her other
Yeah.
than she was mean and everybody was scared of her.
Yeah.
And I was scared too. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. I just was one of those people that my mouth was going to run.
Yeah.
And I was good. Even if it took me getting a licking, I was gonna say what I had to
Just gonna put it
say. I
out
was
there.
not gonna
Yeah.
back down. I'm still that way. I
Yeah.
will, people will not agree with me and they'll get on me and say, this, that, or other thing. And I'm
Yeah.
like, okay.
Yeah.
You have one and I have one.
Let's go.
But,
Yeah.
I'm gonna,
You're not
here's
gonna bully
mine.
me. You're not gonna bully me. We're gonna end this
yeah,
here.
yeah. We're gonna agree to disagree is what we're gonna do.
Yeah. 9 out of 10 times they'll sit down and back off. But
Yeah, most of the time they will. But sometimes they're just really, especially if you get a pack of girls are the worst. These girls these days are horrible, horrible, horrible to each other. We were kind of a little bit, but not like this. Not like
Yeah.
not like what I've seen my kids go through.
oh yeah.
It really is out of control. And the parents that are not, making their kids accountable. My
Yeah.
granddaughter went through it too, and the parents were just like not. They were like, it didn't become a problem until it became a problem. Like,
Yeah.
enough is enough. Let's
Deal with this. Yeah.
And but when the parents don't take it seriously after a certain point, that's when it becomes an issue.
Right.
I don't know the answer though. I hate it that I feel bad for these poor babies that they have to go.
Yeah.
Eventually, they'll have to go back to school and they'll have to deal with that. And they'll have all the counselors and stuff on site to help them. But as a parent, that's scary knowing
Oh,
your
yeah,
child was
it
a
is.
victim of something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, awful, awful. All right, it's 8:45. We're going to take another break. Let's see. I think I've gone through everything.
We got football this weekend.
We got football. So
Yeah.
that's what we'll talk about. We'll
Tonight,
talk about
yeah.
football tonight. Yes. Oh, my goodness. It's Thursday.
Yeah, we got football tonight.
Oh, I said earlier Baden had a game tonight, but it didn't register that it's Thursday. I don't know where
tonight.
I don't know where my head is.
Tonight's tonight.
Look, I just saw David's comment. He said we would need a Peach Radio after dark for most of the stories.
Yeah. Yeah.
Piper Peach after hours.
There's key words. Me and David can say one word and look at each other and know the entire story.
Oh, gosh. All right. So I'm going to get my football hat on here, and we will talk some football when we come back. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Angie broadcasting live from the Clinton Tractor Studio. We'll be right back.
Covered. We specialize in light and heavy-duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust MEMS Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984. Some family traditions begin with an ending. Lasting family legacies are established at Martin Funeral Home, where for over 100 years, we have served the families in our community. Bobby, Donnie, Norma, and our family at Martin Funeral Home would like to express our sincere gratitude for allowing us to serve your family. Every life story deserves the perfect setting. We are here to make that happen for you and your loved one. We offer traditional funeral home services, and we are now excited to be the home of the first crematory in Clanton, Alabama. Our goal is to serve our families no matter what their needs are. Martin Funeral Home, serving Chilton County since 1921. Please give us a call at 205-755-3550.
Time is 8:48. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy, we are still hanging in there like a loose tooth. It's almost over 12 minutes to go. We are broadcasting live from the Clinton Tractor Studio. You know what? You made a very good point.
Yeah.
Baden was talking about last year, about the beginning of football season. He missed a game because he was sick. He had COVID. And you said, because it's the beginning of the school year.
Yeah.
And that's when it seems like everybody gets sick, is right at the beginning of the school year. Because I've already known people who've had kids that have missed school with COVID.
Yeah.
Right out of the gate.
Mine have missed days already. So,
Yeah. And they're cracking down on the truancy thing. And when you're, we got this one school district who's not taking, I'm sick as an answer. They're not, it doesn't matter if you went to the doctor. It's not excused.
Yeah. Well, they want a doctor excuse. They want you to run them to the doctor. And if you're like me, I'm like, I don't believe in running them to the doctor because they're going to catch 3 more viruses while they're there.
Right. Which makes no sense.
Yeah. But that truancy thing, putting people in jail,
All right, tonight in football for the county schools, we've got Chilton County High School at Jemison. Kickoff is at 7. Is that right, Baden?
Yep.
7, and you can listen to that here on Piper Peach Radio. Download our app, and you can hear the broadcast. Jason Green and Van Clements will be your play-by-play and color commentary people. And then we have Wesley. What's Wesley's last name? Help me.
Wesley, the sideline reporter.
Wesley, the sideline reporter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wesley, the sideline reporter.
You'll have him too. We do it all. We do the pregame, tailgate, and postgame.
Yeah.
And I guess starting next week we will have the coaches show on Thursday nights, and that'll be broadcast live from Durbin Farms. You can actually go up there and hang out while they're doing it.
Yeah.
And be
cool.
a part of the festivities.
That Clanton Jemison will be a good game.
Yeah, I think so.
We'll
Isabella and Maplesville is tomorrow night.
Yes.
At Maplesville. Who's Verbena got?
Verbena's got Calhoun at
That's
Calhoun.
right.
Yeah, we're
That's about an hour and
pretty
a half
good
drive.
little drive, hour and 15 minutes. Yeah, pretty good little drive to Calhoun. So.
It's a not a bad drive down. It's always a icky drive back when you're tired.
Yeah, and then you got to get up the next morning and get
And do
ready
sheep.
to go do sheep. Yeah, and I've got to go all the way up to we're way off to do sheep tomorrow. I mean,
Yeah.
Saturday. I mean, it's like a long. I'm like, sleep's not really, rest. not
I'm
a
sitting
thing
here
this
trying to
weekend.
remember the little.
Gadsden. I got to go to Gadsden.
I'm sitting here trying to remember the little Bo Peep has lost her sheep, and all of a sudden, along came a spider and sat down beside her, popped in my head, and I'm like, those are two different ones. What in the world?
Yeah, that's some Andrew Dice Clay stuff there that you're pulling back up. I'll just go ahead and tell you. You might want to just cut it off there and not,
It's
because he would do those nursery rhymes.
Yes, little Miss Muffet sat on her tuffet. Oh my gosh, I remember that one.
Yeah.
It's little Bo Peep has lost her sheep and can't tell where to find them. Leave them alone, and they'll come home, bringing their tails behind them.
Yeah.
I do not remember it that way, for some other reason.
I don't either. That was the old one over that we were younger. So,
And then you've got Mary Had a Little Lamb, which is pretty much the same thing, isn't it? Lamb, sheep, they're kind of the same.
Yeah, lamb's a sheep under a year, just so you
Yeah.
very educated on the subject there.
Andy does sheep.
Yeah, my daughter loves the show the sheep. So
I really would like to see that. I would like to see that happening. You need to do a little bit of video
I'll
and
do
let
some
us
video.
let us check it out
It's-
because that's interesting.
If
to
you're
me.
not in the sheep world, which I've been introduced to,
You're not in the sheep world.
yeah, it's interesting, but you look at it and you go, wait, what's really going on here? What's going on here? How is this? Why are they doing this? Like I said, whenever you have to, I don't know if y'all have seen, there's a girl that does a lot of YouTube, and you have to, I mean, part of it, especially in showmanship, is you are mean mugging the judge. I mean, that gets you up there. You have to, I mean, literally eyeball that judge. Do not take your eyes away. Just mean mug him.
All right. I'm trying to see.
I don't know who else plays this weekend because we got some.
That's what I was trying to find out. But here's the thing: when you type in Chilton County schools, it just pulls up
Clanton.
Clanton
Right,
School.
yeah.
It doesn't give you all of everybody's.
Well, we got Clanton,
schedule.
Jemison covered. Well, there's two games: Maplesville and Isabella,
Right.
and then there's Verbena.
Verbena.
So that's got everybody.
Thorsby. That's who we got to check
Yeah.
out. Thorsby.
Baden probably knows that off the top of his head.
Thorsby
His favorite school.
football. They're gonna play. Autauga Academy,
Oh yeah, that's right.
and that is going to be an away game. So it's
It'll
going to be
good to
at
see how
Autauga
that.
Academy.
Yeah, be good to see how that works out too.
I want to go to a high school football game, but hubby, he's a trivia guy. He wants to do trivia on Friday nights, even during football season. So me getting to watch Auburn play Baylor tomorrow night's not going to happen. I'm going to have to watch Florida State and Alabama on on Saturday at 2:30. We still don't know where we're going to watch it yet, though.
Yeah.
If I'm feeling up to it. I mean, I'm just assuming that I'm not going to, keel over by the end of the day from whatever this mess is.
Yeah, maybe you'll get better. It's up and down. It's
And I
like
get a
roller
little
coaster.
charge, and I'm like fine
Yeah.
for a couple of hours, and then I just start.
Yeah,
go
go back
downhill.
down. Yeah, I know the feeling.
Sick of being sick already. A couple
Sick
of
of
days
being
is enough
sick,
for me.
yeah.
Yeah, because last Sunday I slept all day until we
Yeah.
had to get up and go.
Yeah.
Till it was about 3:30, I guess, when hubby got home 4:00. Only thing I did was get up and move from the bed to the couch,
Yeah.
and I slept. And he made fun of me for he would peek in on me to see what I was doing.
Yeah. You were prepping. Prepping for the whatever it is. Prepping for whatever it
Absolutely,
is.
I was prepping. Oh my gosh. The older I get, the more I'm like my grandparents. I just fall asleep at the drop of a hat.
Yeah.
Just get me still long enough, and I'm gone.
Yeah. You're out.
Oh yeah. I mean,
I'm not that old yet.
I believe you are.
No.
I do know that I knew one thing that my grandparents at my age were old as Methuselah.
Oh yeah.
at 57, they could. Well, I can hardly walk. What am I talking about? I'm having a hard time with my hip and everything else I got going on. You know, my grandma, she was wearing elastic pants for everything. What am I wearing? Jeggings, elastic
it's
pants.
all about being comfortable. It's all about comfortable now. Let's just be comfortable.
When I get home, the first thing I do is get in my comfy clothes. I have my granny used to call them her house clothes. Did your granny used to call them that? Let me get my house clothes on. That meant anything to wear around the house and not go outside. She would go out to the mailbox in them, and her hair curlers.
Yeah.
My gosh, I am my grandmother.
You're,
oh my
you're,
Lord,
you're getting there.
I am her.
You're getting there.
Wow, that's a slap in the face.
Yeah, it is. You're getting there.
Oh my gosh.
So what games are we going to do this week, by the way? What games you doing? You're doing Jemison?
We just said them.
And Clanton. Yeah, but which ones are we broadcasting? Both? Well, there's more than two. You forget about Verbena. I forgot. So they're playing Calhoun, so you're not doing that one. You've got, you're going to do Isabella and Maplesville. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're doing Clanton, Jemison, Isabella,
Shelby County
Maplesville.
High School and
Yeah, Jemison.
Jemison. Yeah, those are the two.
Okay, I was just making sure.
And then next week we just go to one, right? I'm pretty sure. I think I had it pulled up here.
I'm just kidding. I'm giving
Let me
Baden
see.
grief because he knows
Please
why.
do. I mean, I get it constantly.
He knows
Yeah,
why.
starting next week, it'll be Maplesville versus Elwood. And then you'll finally get your broadcast on the 12th. It's Verbena at Billingsley.
Oh, that'll be a good game. That will be a good one. Yeah. Look at
You
Baden.
feel good? You feel
Baden
better
throwing
now?
Baden throwing his hands up like, yeah. You know.
And then in October,
And we should play that at Verbena, so we'll have like phone
Maplesville
service.
at Verbena.
Yeah. Y'all are doing that one?
Yeah, y'all better practice up.
Yeah, we'll practice it.
I'm just saying, I'm not trying. Look, it's no secret that Maplesville is a
Oh, yeah.
powerhouse. I mean, I'm not saying anything that
Yeah.
everybody around here doesn't already know. They
Yeah.
are legit. We're going to see how this season goes.
They
But
are
I
one,
feel
they are
like,
one of the better teams in the county.
I
They are a
feel
good
like
team,
we're
yeah.
going to be following them again
Yeah.
in the region games and at state. I do. I feel it. They look out what they did to Fife.
Yeah.
And Fife's not a bad team.
No, not at all. 5's 3A.
Mm-hmm. They went.
Five's a
Spank, 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 spank,
Yeah.
spank.
Yeah. 5's a 3A team. They showed them what it was about.
They said, "Get the mopping bucket,
Yeah.
wiping the field up," and they did. I mean,
Yeah. They did. They cleaned
they
house. Showed them what it was about.
cleaned it. All right, it's 8:59.
Yeah.
Let's wind her down. I need ibuprofen now.
Yep. Time for a break. Time to wind it
Yeah,
up.
ibuprofen, ivermectin, something. What do you call it? What's that? Supposed to jumpstart you from COVID if you have it?
Yeah.
Just to fix you up?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Ivermectin. Who knows?
Whatever you call it.
Yeah.
The horse drug, whatever.
Yeah, that's it.
It is it? Okay.
Yeah.
How did they
Got
determine
that
that a horse drug worked in humans? It had to be an accident. Somebody just went, let's try it. If I don't die, then it worked.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I die, bad idea.
Yeah.
For the next people.
They had taken ivermectin for something before. It was previously used
In smaller doses,
in humans
obviously.
or something. Yeah, you don't take a horse dose.
You're not supposed to.
No.
All right. It's 9 o'clock on the dot. That is going to do it for this Thursday of Morning Mayhem. Thank y'all for watching and listening. I appreciate every one of you except for the person that makes fun of my laugh.
The troll.
That's all I got to say about that. Football tonight. Y'all be sure and download the app if you haven't already so you can hear the game. And we will see you tomorrow on Friday. Y'all have a great one. See you tomorrow.
Cowboys everyone in between. Grab that coffee, we're living